Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel at Design with Maha. Today's vlog we are going to talk about the next topic called Windows. So in this vlog we are going to cover the topic called Windows and what all options we have under it. So as you can see, there are 6 options under the topic called Window. The first one will be Opening. Before that, let me maximize my perspective viewport and let me adjust it with the help of toggle and pan view. I hope you people are aware with these two topics and concepts as we covered in the previous videos also. So the first option is going to be Opening. Let me click on to Opening. And here you can see there are many creation method and many parameters as we covered it in the previous vlogs with various options itself. So let me draw an opening window now. With 3 clicks we have created an opening window. As you can see, this is how your opening window will look. Now let me click on to modify. And here we have the options called Open. So now what we are going to do is we are just going to open the window. As you can see, the opening window will open like this. So if you are going to create an exterior of a modern building or with a new pattern, you can go for this opening window option. And now the next option is going to be casement window. With 2 clicks I have created a casement window now. And let me toggle it and show you how the under part looks like. So this is how your casement window is going to look like. Now let me click modify option, and here we have the option called open window, and I'm just opening it. As you can see, casement window will open like this. It is going to open like an flicking box, open and close. However you want, you can use it as a window also, or if you are going to use for any other product, you can do it. And the next option is going to be fixed window. So fixed window is almost similar to casement window. Whichever you want, you can go for it. See, let me show you with the help of modify. With the help of modify, we have also opened this fixed window, which is also going to be similar for the casement option. And the next thing is going to be projected window. So let me click on to projected window. And now as you can see, I am creating a projected window with 3 clicks. One for the base, one for the width and another for the length option. Let me show you. This is how your projected window will look like. And now let me go to the modify option and let me click on to the option called open windows and let me open it. As you can see, this is how your projected window will open and close. And the next option will be pivoted window. As you can see, with 3 clicks I have created a pivoted window also. And now let me go to modify and let me check for the open option. See, this is how your window is going to open and close. So what you can do is, as for the pivoted and projected, you can also use it as a cupboard or any wardrobe design. However you want, you can defaultly use this 2 options. And the next thing is sliding door. With 3 clicks I have created a sliding door. And now let me go to the modify option and let me show you how the window will open like. As you can see, it has a sliding option. As you can see, this particular sliding window has an same sliding option. When I open and close, it is just like an window is getting slided towards left and right. And now what we can do is, as you can see, the window is getting opened and closed. We can also go for this rotation option and we can rotate however you want to place your sliding window as in the exterior of your building or interior of your house. However you want the angle of your window to be, you can use this rotation option and then you can place it however you want, and you can go for the open option and keep it up to how much ever you want the sliding door to be opened. Now we are done with this option called windows. Now what I'm going to show is, here you can see the option called rendering, right? Click on to that, and there you can see the first option called render. You have two shortcuts, Shift Q or Shift plus F9. It depends on your Windows, either Windows 9 or 10, whichever option works, you can click on to render, and here you can see the output of whatever product or things you are creating in the perspective. And before that, make sure the whole green color which is running on the rendering option to be completed, so that the clarity of image will be perfect. So now let me maximize it, and let's say if you wanted to see it in a JPEG format, what you can do is, you have to just click on to this first option towards the right side corner. You can see the CD option, right? There you will have an option called save image. Click on to that and give a file name, whatever file name you want, and below that we have an option called format. Either you can give it in OR format or you can give it in JPEG format, either all format or JPEG format, anything is fine, and save it, so that this particular image will be converted into JPEG format as an image final output, not in a video thing but in an image output. That's how you can check on to each and every animation whichever you are creating in 3ds Max as an rendering option, in order to check your clarity of the picture and also for the output. Okay guys, we have come to end of today's vlog. Hope you people found it interesting and educative too. If so, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. We'll meet you in the next vlog with the same software, 3ds Max. Until then, take care. Bye bye.